Amidst all this disaster our country is facing, despite all the casualties that comes in the risk that is evidently out there, our government has implemented RA 10121 in order for us to be aware and how to handle this disaster and its risk. Let's find out more about it.
Good day everyone, my name is Alvin Estrada and I am going to tell you about the rule number 1 of RA 10121, also known as the Philippine Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Act, that is already implemented since 2010. RA 10121 addressed the main cause of vulnerability to disasters and make us more aware about various hazards and make our own safety assured.
The rule number 2 of RA number 10121 consists of all the definition of terms of all things that includes a disaster and how to prevent them. Some of the terms are adaptation, which is the adjustment in the human system in response to the actual or expected climatic stimuli or their effects, which moderates harm or exploits beneficial opportunities. These are the only few examples of all the definition of terms within the rule number 2 of the Republic Act number 10121 or RA 10121.
Rule number 3 of RA 10121 or the Philippine Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Act of 2010 presents the composition, powers and function, authority of the chairperson, duties and responsibilities of the National Council members, and meeting of the National Council, all under the NDRRMC or National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council. The National Council being empowered with policy making, coordination, integration, supervision, monitoring, and functions shall develop an NDRRM framework which shall provide for comprehensive, all-hazards, multi-sectoral, interagency, and community-based approach to disaster risk reduction and management.
Rule number 4, Regional Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council. Section 1, Regional Disaster Risk Reduction Management Council is also known as RDRRMCS. Section 2, the composition. The RDRRMCS is composed or designed of OCD directors.
Rule 4, Section 4, Meetings and Secretariat. The RDRRMC shall regularly meet quarterly based on dates and places set by the Regional Council.
In Rule number 4, Section 8, RDRRMCs may invite other concerned institutions, organizations, agencies, and instrumentalities in the private and public sector when deemed necessary to perform their mandate.
The DRRMCs shall establish an operating facilities on 24-hour basis to be known as the Regional Disaster Risk Management and Operations Center. Every member of the agencies of the DRRMCs shall establish its respective Emergency Operations Center, EOC, to exemption granted by Regional Council and shall designate a local office of DRRM.
Risk Reduction and Management or LDRRM. It states in Section 1 that establishment of an office.
Rule 6, Section 3. The DRMM officer provided under Section 12B of the Act shall have the following qualifications. 1. Must be civil service eligible. And 2. Must have a civil defense or DRM experience.
Rule 7 of the RA 10121, which pertains to the Office of Civil Defense. Section 1 is about the Office of Civil Defense, shall mandate and provide continuous development of strategic and systematic approaches, as well as measures to reduce the vulnerabilities and risks to hazards and manage the consequences of the disaster.
No, nagpe-play.
Wait lang. Nagiging na ba yan? Ulit.
Oh, sige lang, tuloy lang. Ikakat naman niya. Ikakat niya yan!
All under the NDRRMC or National Disaster Risk and